Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I have a silly little goofy question for you. If I gave you a time machine and you could go back to any point in time, where would it be? For me, I'd go back to the start of this video so I could ask you that question over and over for eternity. But that's obvious, so I'd love to know what you guys think. Today we're going to be looking at even more silly little goofy ass questions for you guys in the subreddit stupid questions. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Why does the mirror boost my confidence but the camera destroys it? Genuine stupid question. Why do I almost always prefer how I look in the mirror compared to photos or selfies? Is there a scientific explanation for this, or is it purely psychological? You know, I always wondered this until the other day where I saw this video where it's saying if you look in a mirror, your face is actually mirrored. So it's not actually what other people see. So when you see your picture from a camera, it actually flips the other way to the way that you're normally seeing it. So your head looks all wonky. I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna flip the camera. Can I make myself poisonous against mosquitoes? I don't know about poisonous, but I saw this other video that you can put like a charger on your skin, and when a mosquito tries to suck your blood, it will electrocute it. Which, now I'm saying it out loud, doesn't seem very ethical, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do in this heat. Let me look at the comments, see if there's actually other ways. For whatever reason, fleas hate blood. So you just need to get fleas and then you'll be good. I've lived with pets my entire life, sometimes with 6 or 7 pets in a place that include in and out cats. Fleas happen. Anyway, the pets will be scratching, my roommate's family are scratching, and I'm just fine. No bites. I think you need to like take your pets to the vet and get some flea injection, because I would rather get bit by a mosquito than have fleas. I don't know about you guys. The first 2 questions actually haven't been that stupid. Is there an actual Chinese phrase, ching chong bing bong? If do, what does it roughly translate to in English? Okay, let me see. Go straight to the comments. Okay, so basically the actual sounds ching chong bing bong means clean hand, discard the win. So pretty much it's what you'd say after a one-night stand.
Oh my god, bro.
Do you put water on your toothbrush before you apply the toothpaste, after you apply the toothpaste, or do you just brush completely dry? Now there's only one answer to this. Toothbrush, toothpaste, water, brush. Anything else, you need a background check. Which sounds more sincere, oops or whoops? Definitely oops. Whoops is so goofy. That's what you say when you slip on a banana peel. Whoop, 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 whoop. If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off? Why have I never thought of that? My whole life is a lie. And in fact, I also thought like what if I had the same size feet as Cinderella? Does that mean that I get to marry the dragon, or however the book goes? Yeah, so she went to the ball and then her Jordans fell off, and which is why she got scouted to the NBA. And then the scout realized how much those Jordans were worth, and then went back to the ball so she could then marry the dragon, and then she turned into a werewolf. That's the story that I got told when I was younger. So I don't know. There might be. I think there's some different variations of it. Which sports ball can achieve the highest kinetic energy? Boring. Next. If the World Cup is rigged for Argentina, why don't you put money on them? As you can tell, England are playing tonight, and we so happen to be playing Argentina in the semi-finals. So by the time this video goes out, we should have beaten them.
Nope.
And then also beat Spain in the final.
Nope.
And we should be World Cup champions.
Nope.
But if you think that I would ever bet against my country, then you got another thing coming, my friend. Because it's coming home. Now that was a stupid question. But you know what isn't a stupid question? It's me asking you if you would please hit the like and subscribe button. Please, please, please do it. How did LMAO win against ROFL? Who the hell is Ralph? Why did Reddit become so cringe? What? It's not cringe. Guys, it's cool. That's why I'm doing it. Since humans like to pet animals and find them cute, are there any animals that try to pet us and find us cute? Well, I know you animals find me cute. I'll take that as a yes. This is an interesting one from Mr. Weird Voice. Can people like eat cocaine? Is there a way some people do it? By the way, I don't want advice on how to do it. I do not do drugs. Just wanted to know if some people do that because it seems weird. And I would never do that, guys. Like, I'm just asking for a friend because that's so weird. And like, I just want to know if it's possible. Can you do it? But I would never do it. Trust me. Boy, get the hell out of here, man. How can bears be so dangerous if they're really cute and dog-shaped? I can't argue with that logic. Yeah, basically the same, bro. Why is there no hot girls on Bumble? I'm so sorry for this, girls. If this is you, I apologize on the behalf of this horrible human being. Why does stepping into another room instantly erase what I was about to do? Oh my god, I get this all the time when... What was I saying again? What does this picture mean? Yeah, nice try, Diddy. I'm not clicking that. Is there a way to see your face without any reflection or tech? Well, I imagine your eyes stuck out like that, they would look back and you'd be able to see your face. Is there a time period you should wait before telling someone you love them? So I've been talking to this girl for 3 months. I'm still 50-50 on telling her how I feel about her because I'm scared I'll spook her. So my question is there a time one should wait or should I just be honest? Just for context, we're both 22 and in school. Do you mean like college or university? Because if you're still in school and you're 22, like what have you been doing? I think there is a certain time period that you should wait before you tell someone you feel that way. But at the same time, I think it's also good to be honest with how you feel and communicate where you're at. For me, I think every time I'd always wait till the other person said it. And obviously not everybody can do that because otherwise no one would ever say it. But I don't know, I think I'd be too scared to spook the other person and make it an awkward scenario, I guess. We have met and went on a few dates. See, that doesn't seem like you're close enough to say that. Like for me, that's a big thing. But it all depends on each person, and if you genuinely love her or not, then I think there's no harm in saying it, really. And if it does spook her, then maybe it just clarifies that they're a few steps behind you still. Who decides the name of each generation, Millennial, Gen Z, and why does everyone just agree with it? I've never thought about that. And whoever came up with the phrase Gen Z, you know, that like was that just to scare everyone? It sounds like it was going to be the last ever generation on this planet. You know what I mean? The media makes up those names as a shorthand way of referring to a generation. Unfortunately, they end up being just another way of sowing division. Everything has to be about politics these days. Oh my, can we not just have names for generations and it'd be fine? You know what? Everyone should be a part of the same generation and we should all have exactly the same name. That way there'd be no division, we'd all be completely equal. Do you know what I mean? Should I feel embarrassed for air drying my underwear outside? Are we talking the front garden or your back? I don't think there's anything to be embarrassed about drying your underwear outside. Everybody has underwear, and if you need to dry them, dry them. Who am I to tell you to feel embarrassed about something? If you want to feel embarrassed, feel embarrassed. If you don't want to feel embarrassed, which most people don't want to feel embarrassed about things, if you have a choice, don't be embarrassed. Does that make any sense or am I waffling? Maybe both. Can sugar be sugar-free? Here we go. The questions were getting too normal. There's no way that this can be yes, because if sugar is sugar-free, then it's not sugar, right? There is such thing as left-handed sugar, which mirrors sugar exactly and tastes exactly the same, supposedly, but it's incompatible and undigestible, therefore will not spike your sugars. So it's not sugar. So no, sugar cannot be sugar-free. I can't believe I'm explaining that right now. How to sleep for 8 hours. Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm a little bit of an expert at this. I used to struggle sleeping, and then I stopped eating 4 hours before I go to sleep every night. And every time I'm about to go to sleep, I go to sleep instantly. And I'll listen to an audio book for about an hour to 45 minutes before I go to sleep. So I'm not looking at any screens. I'm just sitting in a black room, and I haven't eaten anything for 4 hours. I tell you, if you're struggling sleeping, I promise you, I promise you. That's a pinky promise as well, and you can't break them. What is the strongest, most powerful industrial vacuum that an individual can buy? And what about leaf blowers? Why do you need such a powerful sucker and blower? That's what I want to know. Why are practically all animals so cute? Could giant praying mantises be another method of getting rid of mice in my house? You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. When I was younger, I thought like a praying mantis could kill me. And I think it's down to Kung Fu Panda. I just thought they were so deadly that if there was one here, like I'd need to run because it could kill me, which is kind of stupid. I just seen some YouTube videos of a praying mantis actually ambushing and killing mice, birds, and lizards. So it may not be deadly to me, but all you birds out there, keep a watchful eye. What is a wedgie? How do you not know what a wedgie is? It's the most classic way to torture your friends. Lost a bet with my close friend recently, a bit of a weird name, and now I owe him a punishment. He said that since I lost, he's going to give me a huge wedgie when I come over. I'm going over to his house in like 30 minutes. Now I'm confused. I thought that was when your pants got stuck up your butt when you were walking. I feel stupid for not knowing what he's saying. I mean, yeah, that is a wedgie is when your pants get stuck up your butt, but you can also deliberately do it. Again, I feel stupid explaining this because I know everyone watching this knows what a wedgie is. Like, how do you not know what a wedgie is? You know what you guys should do? You should go ahead and wedgie that subscribe button. We're currently in a sub race with Mr. Beast. And right now, he's absolutely bricking it. So if you want to see more videos like this, leave a like, my friend. And join my lovely community of 4 people right now. We're the tightest community that you've ever seen on YouTube. And that's because it is so small. And as always, my outros are so good, like that one you've just witnessed, and I'm not gonna edit this or do it again because, yeah. See you later.